welcome to this special edition of Personal Progression with Uncle Fred. And in this series, I am very excited to be sharing with you on what I've titled How to Become Effective. And in this series, we are going to look at the tips and the disciplines that we can adopt that can help you and I to become effective in every endeavor of our life, whether we are students, whether we are employees or we are employers, whether we are business people, whatever endeavor that we find ourselves in, it is possible to become effective. It is possible to achieve effective results. But for that to become possible, there are certain disciplines and certain tips that we must apply ourselves to. And I'm so glad to be sharing those tips and those disciplines with you right here on Personal Progression with Uncle Fred. But before we go into the message and then look at the tips and then the disciplines or the secrets that can help us to become effective, I would like to start off by setting some foundation with some definition that will help to set the pace for our message on how to become effective. So there are three things that come to mind anytime I think about effectiveness, and I want to share those three with you, and you can take them as the definition for effectiveness or becoming effective. Number one is that effective, or to become effective, is to possess the capacity to produce desired result or desired outcome. So when something is deemed effective, it simply means that it has produced the intended outcome, or it has produced the intended result. So for us to become effective in life, it means that we have to be able to produce intended outcome or intended result. Until the intended outcome or result is achieved or is produced, we cannot conclude that we have become effective. So the first thing we have to understand is that effectiveness is not just just another word that we must talk about and then just think about becoming effective. But if you really want to realize effectiveness, if you really want to become effective in our endeavor, then the first thing we have to do is that we have to realize the need to produce intended outcome and intended result. Because it is only after the intended result and intended outcome has been produced or achieved that we can conclude that we have become effective. Secondly, to become effective is to achieve what is wanted. It is to be successful at achieving what is wanted. We all have something that we want in life. We all have some things that we need in life. It may be something you want to achieve, it may be something you want to do, it may be something you want to purchase, it may be something you want to become in life. If you are able to successfully achieve what you want and what you need, then we can also conclude on that basis that you have become effective. That means that if you want something and you are able to successfully achieve that thing, then we can conclude that you have become effective. So effective is not just about producing intended results and intended outcome, but it also means that when you want something and then you pursue it and you go after it with all your might and you are able to successfully achieve what you want, then we can conclude on that basis that you have also become effective. The third definition is that to become effective, and I love this one, to become effective means to get the right things done right. It is so important. If you want to become effective, then it means that you have to be able to make sure that you are getting the right things done right. And for that to be possible, then we have to define what the right thing is. And then secondly, we have to do it, but not just do it, but we have to do it right. Because that is the only time we'll be able to produce the desired results. So if you want to achieve desired results, then you have to find out what is the right thing to do. What is the right thing to do as a student? What is the right thing to do as a business person? What is the right thing to do as the president of your organization? What is the right thing to do as an investor? What is the right thing to do in any endeavor that you find, or in any capacity that you find yourself? You may be an employee. You have to find out what is the right thing to do. And then after you've been able to settle on what the right thing is to do, then you have to find out what are the right ways and means to be able to achieve or do that right thing. And when you are able to do the right thing, you're able to identify what the right thing is, and you're able to do it in the right manner, then it will all culminate into the right result. And that is where you can conclude safely that you have become effective. So becoming effective is very, very possible, but we have to commit ourselves to producing the right results. We have to commit ourselves to be able to successfully achieve what we want, and then finally we have to make sure that we have identified what the right thing is to do, and then we have also found the right means and the right ways to do those right things, and that at the end of the day the result that we are looking for, or the intended result, will become achieved and to become successful. And that is when we can safely conclude that we have become successful.